Alright, hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Today our show is about why Islam is still growing as Muslims they say. You see, this is the website of the Muslim TV station which is called The Deen Show, which is a very funny, stupid one and very desperate, and they are trying their best to convert people into Islam. In this video in front of us, the video title is Rescuing Ex-Muslim Back to Islam. Rescuing ex-Muslim back to Islam. So I wonder how many rescue you can do a week. Because obviously a lot of ex-Muslims are going around. The name of the video, why Islam is still growing. But is it truly growing? Or those numbers are counted for everybody live in certain countries? You know, like you might see even a TV news saying some American they convert to Islam, etc. But what they don't tell you that most even those who convert to Islam, they leave Islam maximum in a year or two. For a very simple reason. Most of those who convert to Islam, after a few months from converting, they start noticing and learning things they never heard before, and they notice that this is nothing but a trashy, garbage religion, and it doesn't fit even for any kind of a human, belief. It's anti-human in simple words. So right after they notice and they learn, you will notice that those people they start thinking of leaving Islam, and they leave Islam at the end. Actually, there's a lecturer by a Muslim scholar, I believe he did in Michigan. He was speaking that this is the whole topic or the whole speech. It's about why people who convert to Islam, they leave Islam in no more than 3 years, mostly. For sure, the reason is simple, because Muslims, when they try to convert you, they are not honest. It's like, when you join the army, the recruiter, he don't tell you what you are going to face. So when you join, you notice that this is not what they told you. The salary is not the same what they told you. The rank is not the same as they told you. And the treatment is not the same as they told you. So you start asking to leave, and you want to leave badly. This is exactly what happened with Islam. Islam is based in two things. In the West, or in the East. In the West and the East, the propaganda is very, very, very powerful. There is no way you will open TV station is not praising the Prophet, because who dare not to praise the Prophet? Who dare to say the negative things about Islam? Nobody. Unless you are seeking a problem for yourself. However, there's people like me, they do that, and if the problem happen, let them happen. We are here to say the truth, and the truth will set you free. So, what is the major reason for Islam to be growing? There's a video, actually I find it a very good video to play for you. This is Al-Qaradawi. Al-Qaradawi is the biggest mullah exist right now for the Muslim Sunni, especially for the Muslim Brotherhood. He is a member of their organization. I will play a little bit of it, and we will see why Islam is still big, is not small. Let us see.
لم يتركوا الردة، لو تركوا الردة ما كان هناك إسلام. كان انتهى الإسلام منذ وفاة الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام. فالوقوف أمام الردة هو الذي أبقى الإسلام. وفي آية المائدة إنما جزاء الذين يحاربون الله ورسوله ويسعون في الأرض أن يقتلوا أو يصلبوا. جاء عن أبي قلابة وغيره من التابعين إن هذه جاءت في المرتدين، وجاءت أحاديث كثيرة، مش حديث واحد ولا اثنين ولا ثلاثة، أحاديث كثيرة عن عدد من الصحابة يعني في أن يقتل المرتد. حديث ابن عباس من بدل دينه فاقتلوه. حديث ابن مسعود لا يحل امرئ إلا بإحدى ثلاث. السيب الزاني
والنفس بالنفس
والنفس بالنفس والتارك لدينه المفارق للجماعة، وحديث أبي موسى الأشعري ومعاذ ابن جبل وأبي هريرة وعدد من الصحابة في مسألة.
So what is the reason for Muslims to stay Muslims, as this mullah he said, and we heard him from his mouth, and the translation is mostly accurate, like there's little mistakes, but it's very fine. And like in here it says the Prophet, peace be upon him, doesn't say that. It says Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, which means Allah pray on him and salute him. So the reason for Islam to stay and Islam not to be demolished, it was fighting the apostasy. Otherwise Islam will not be preserved. This is the only reason for Islam to be exist. Let us go back from here. If they left apostasy alone, which means nobody fight it, there would not have been any Islam, and this is very true. Give people freedom in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Indonesia, and let us see how many Muslims will stay Muslims, and then we will know really the exact number of Muslims. You see, just a week ago, almost every week there is a news in Bangladesh about killing somebody. He posts something against Islam in Facebook in Bangladesh. The last one, it was a professor. Just because he made a post in Twitter or Facebook, he got killed. So how we will know really how many believers if we are forbidding people from saying what they believe and what they want to believe or what they want to reject? There's no way. So obviously Islam is a religion, exists, and this is from the mouth of their leaders, based on the fear. Now in the West, those who convert to Islam, maybe in the beginning there is fear, but still this is America and the government will protect them. If a Muslim tries to hurt you, well, he have to pay the price. But in the Middle East, if a Muslim hurt you, kill you for leaving Islam, he will not go to jail. If somebody learned that his daughter or his son, he converted to Islam and he shot him dead or slaughtered him, the government will not take you to jail. He did the Sharia. He did what Islam teach. So Islam exists because of what this man he said, because of the violence of Islam, because of the killing of Islam, because of the abuse of Islam. Otherwise, if we leave people to be free, then we will know that Islam is really too small. And you know, this is my challenge to the Muslims. If you are sure Islam is great, if you are sure Islam is wonderful, what kind of religion you force people to be a Muslim, which is nothing but a hypocrisy? Hypocrisy. It doesn't make sense. Well, because Islam is nothing but a cult. It's one way to go. You join Islam, you cannot leave. If you try to leave, we kill you. And then they will tell you that this religion is fantastic, wonderful religion, but the truth is the opposite. If it is fantastic, leave people to choose. This is why Ahmadinejad, he said, there is no gays in Iran, and there is no atheist in Iran. What? Yes, in my country there is no atheist and there is no gays. This is telling you how much freedom this country has. You know, when you give people freedom, the one who is a gay, he will say he's a gay. There is no way a country don't have gays. There is no way a country like all the country of Saudi Arabia is Muslims. Not even one of them want to convert to Christianity or want to be an atheist. That is Islam. And not only this, when the Muslims, they count number, as an example, Egypt have almost 20 million Christians, so they count all of Egypt as Muslim country. Even, by the way, even TV stations, they do that. And then they count like everybody in Pakistan as a Muslim. Everybody in Indonesia is a Muslim. You know, Indonesia is a big country and have almost 15% Christians. But still they count everybody as a Muslim. And the number is growing. If you remember, the war, it happened in Timor, the east of Timor. The Muslims, they start slaughtering the Christians because this area one day, it used to be 0 Christians and became totally Christians. So Christianity is spreading so fast, and the only way, they take their sword and they start attacking them in a very savage way. I don't know if you remember the story or the news about east of Timor. Let me see. I'm not sure how even Timor. I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but let us see. I hope will correct me. Here we go. There's many, many news about it. You can go and read, where the Muslims, they attack by tens of thousands. They attack east of Timor, which is, and the reason of it, because those are Christians, and those Christians, they don't want Islam in their life, and they want to be Christians. They want to simply, they want to live their life, a free life. So they start attacking the Christians, and like thank God, Australia at that time, the Prime Minister of Australia, I'm very thankful for this guy. He was a wonderful man. He is the only one from all the Western countries who claim to be leaders. He was the only one who rescued the Christian there. Otherwise, they would be slaughtered all. Look how many people get killed. 84,000 people. 84,000 people. From diseases and starvation, and 18,600 from violent killing. And now east of Timor became a nation, and they are free, and they have their own independent. So, Muslims, in order to keep a country as a Christian country, as a Muslim country, it is have to be done by the sword. Otherwise, Islam does not exist, as this mullah he says. If they left apostasy alone, there would not have been any Islam left. And he is absolutely right. This is why when Muhammad he passed away, almost all the good ones left Islam. Who left is the criminals, the gang of Muhammad. They took their sword and they attack again, as we see here.
الإسلام كان انتهى الإسلام منذ وفاة الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام، فالوقوف أمام الردة هو الذي أبقى الإسلام. So standing against the apostasy is the reason for Islam to be preserved. If we don't stand against the apostasy by killing them, then there is no Islam will be left. And this is telling me the whole story. You do not need to be genius to know. Now, today I saw in the news more and more news about a lot of Muslims converting out of Islam in Germany. Now, some they might say maybe those are converting to get their asylum accepted. The fact the German government, they say to them, you do not need to do that to be accepted. That will not change anything, because we might consider it false anyway. So you convert to Christianity, you don't convert to Christianity, that will not change anything. Still they are converting by hundreds and by thousands. And they are coming from every countries, which means the convert ones are, they are growing in big number, and look like those people, they found finally the freedom to choose what they want to believe in. And actually, even those who accepted asylum already, which means already they granted asylum, they are converting to Christianity.
And the Muslims in return, they attack the Christians who they are refugee, those who they are convert specifically, because the Muslims are so angry from them because they know they are converting for real. So here we go, we left the law of apostasy, and still they live in the West and still they fear for their life because we allowed the criminals to be between us. How many of those refugees is member of Al-Qaeda? How many of them he killed before many people? We do not know. The war in Syria was the best training and still the best training for terrorists. Someone he fought for 5 years in Syria and then he immigrated to Germany and he was a member of Al-Qaeda or ISIS and still maybe he is a member, active member. He is there just for a mission. Do you think he will not hesitate to kill someone he is an apostate, a Muslim apostate who became a Christian? So I say to the Muslims, your religion exists because of terrorism, not because Islam is good. And the more people they get free, the more people will leave Islam. And the more people they have their say, the more Islam will die. And trust me, you cannot keep it forever going this way. The world is changing so fast. Before they used to control that you cannot take a Bible to Saudi Arabia. Now you cannot stop me from going inside the house in Saudi Arabia by using the internet or satellite. You cannot. The only way for the Muslims in Saudi Arabia or those countries to stay Muslims if they want is to cut the internet off, the phones, the cables, the faxes, the satellite, and that is impossible. You cannot do it. Like you can stop the internet coming by the cable, but you cannot stop the internet coming by cable, by satellite. And those machines is very easy to smuggle. Very easy to smuggle. So things is changing big time. And that's why I see, for me, I teach against Islam because I want to see more people saved. And I want to arm the Christians to help me in my mission so we can bring more Muslims to Christ. We don't hate the Muslims and we will never hate them. And this is not what we do. The Muslims are taught to hate us, but this is because they are victims of the cult of the stupid, filthy religion of Islam. But not because they are born to be bad. Muhammad, he said everyone is born to be a Muslim. That can be true if you decide to stay dumb or eat your poo-poo when you're a child. When you're a child, maybe you are a Muslim because you are dumb, but you grow up, you learn, you educate yourself. Islam cannot be for a smart, intelligent human being.
Sind Christen, fast 90% der Polen römisch-katholisch.
Aber aufgepasst, viele der Menschen muslimischen Glaubens, die nach Deutschland kommen, wollen zum Christentum übertreten. Und das ist nicht nur gut für die Kirchen, sondern auch für alle die unter uns, die das mit der Islamisierung einfach nicht mehr hören können.
Akram Ali Madadi zeichnet eine Hand, die einen Rosenkranz hält. Die Hand ihres Sohnes ist das Modell. Seit 3 Monaten besucht die Familie aus dem Iran in Berlin-Steglitz Bibelstunden. Alle 4 wollen zum Christentum konvertieren. Das Abbilden biblischer Figuren ist im Christentum, anders als im Islam, erlaubt und gewollt.
Look in here, this is a very funny thing. Islam forbid the Muslims from drawing. It is haram. You see, Islam is against everything beautiful. Like, I understand if you forbid them from drawing to worship, no problem. But drawing is an art. It's beautiful. Why not? So Islam destroy anything. Actually, music is haram. It is forbidden. Drawing is forbidden. Acting is forbidden. Singing is forbidden. So what we live for? Eat, go to the bathroom, do poo-poo and have sex? That's it? And do jihad for Allah and rape women. So everything human, everything civil, everything beautiful in the man life, the mankind life, for women or men, is forbidden. The only joy, okay, you know what? You cannot drink alcohol, but you can drink camel urine. I never thought that time will come and a human being will accept to drink camel urine. You know what I mean? Drinking camel urine is okay in Islam. And this is the best drink. This is like as if you are saying this is a holy drink. Drinking camel urine. Or actually, I saw a French one, but maybe it's okay. There's a one. Here we go. This guy is inviting his friends to drink. Look. You know, they are standing behind the. You know, but unbelievable, man. I don't know. What a weird religion.
طبعا حديث الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يوصي بالتداوي بألبان الإبل وأبورها، وأنا أقول أن هناك شركات للأدوية في سويسرا لا أريد أن أسميها حتى يكون هذا لها يعني أنتجت أفضل أنواع الأدوية لأمراض القلب. Look how they lie.
Look how they lie. There is companies, medical companies in Switzerland. They produce from the camel urine a lot of medicine, but he will not say their names because he don't want to do advertising for them. What a liar. What a liar. What a liar. The urine is acid. It's absolutely acid. You can destroy a rock with the acid. What are you talking about? It's the same as drinking detergent. Actually, the old Roman, they used to use urine to clean the clothes. You believe it? Why? Because the urine, and then they add, like after they wash it many times by water, after using the urine, they add perfume and etc. to make the clothes smell good again, and they wash it very well in water because the acid will take any material in front of it.
وأمراض العقم وأمراض الكبد من الأبواب. أي لا العيال الصغيرة دي يمكن ما تشربش لكن احنا الكبار بنشرب.
Beer, you want some beer? Do you want some beer? ما شاء الله.
ده كله يا حاج اشتغل. كله اشتغل مرة واحدة عشان بص يا راسي كله اشتغل. شو
لا خليك بصالي اهو.
This is why they die very young. Those who drink it, they don't really grow. Like this guy, I assure you, he is not even 55 years old. Maximum he will live to 60. Their age is really low. They don't really grow. So, I hope people understand why Islam still exists. And the freedom is coming. You like it, you don't. Technology is the biggest freedom in this earth. And one day, Islam will collapse the same as the Soviet Union overnight. Time will come and you will see. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And don't forget, please, if you want to learn about Islam, to read my books, The Deception of Allah, in depth, and the rest of my books. You can see them by clicking at my name here, and you will see the rest of them. So feel free to read, if you like to refute Muslims about science, Quran and Science in depth. If you speak of French, please don't forget to mention my book in French, which is called The Secrets du Prophète Arabe. It's a very, very good translation in French, and it's done in a very professional way. So I hope people will read more, understand more, and they will learn more. Christ is Lord, Islam is false.